Now I have no idea what this stuff is, but I'm just taking it all off the walls, off the exterior walls. I've already started here and around the front. I'm going to do it all the way around the house, then clean the brickwork up and eventually go over with some exterior insulation, sort of dot and dab style. But yeah, I don't know what this is. So it's like a chalky sort of render. It seems, well, I was going to say it seems pretty strong, but it's I think after years it's just a bit dampy, a bit soft. I'm sure it was good when it was put on, and a lot of the old houses here have got it on. But it's time for a refresh. So yeah, here I am on a nice summer's day, well, summer's evening. It's a bit cooler now around the back, so I'm able to do a bit of work. And it's quite normal here. People do their usual day-to-day jobs. It gets really hot in the afternoon, so I think it's about 6:30, 20 to 7 here or something, so it's a bit cooler. And the sun's over the other side now, so it's kind of perfect to do it. So need to get a move on really. And what I'm going to be doing is this sort of bottom layer here is putting what they call XPS Styrodor here, and it just protects the exterior from damp if anything. But here is my, what we know in the UK as your damp course, yeah, so that's the inside floor level. Bit debatable whether or not I need it, to be honest, because I mean that's a good, I'd say, metre to the ground. Is the damp going to come up that much? I don't think so, but I don't know. I'm just copying what everyone else is doing here, and a lot of people have said you need it. All these old houses need it, so I'll just get it done. Why not? It's good practice. Never done it before, so I've done the front because I'd finished the front drive, and I unearthed some more work when I was digging the ground up. So I thought while I've dug it all up, I'll get it done properly. So yeah, going to do that all the way around the house, and it'll look tidier. So it's a different type of insulation which goes on the bottom for the damp. Well, it's not quite the foundations, but I guess it is. It's an XPS 20mm insulation boards, and then for the outside facade, it's a slightly different material, but I don't think they're too different, to be honest. They just have two different purpose for the location that you're using it. But this will be spread with some type of plaster. Not too technical, don't know exactly what, but I'll just see what the builder's merchant has got and what they recommend, and I'll speak to some guys that I know. Mesh it and then plaster over it, and then you finish with like a stucco or something, like an exterior, or a Baumit silicon top. You could always paint it, but I think you can get colour added into the mix. Costs a little bit more, but you don't have to paint it afterwards. But yeah, this is it. This is me, summer's day. So this will give me my rear terrace edging. I want to put a door in there, like a single door and a window, some steps that come out to the balcony. I need to get like a manhole cover for there. I just haven't done anything yet. This goes down to the cellar, the pivnitsa, and I've started putting my path in now. But I can't go too far because I need the wagon to come in the back and drop some hardcore on here. And this will be the summer kitchen. So I've got my back curbs in now, finally. I'll just with the camera. And I've got just a black, what they call Nova Folia plastic, and a geotextile sort of cloth material underneath that. That'll stop weeds growing. And it's just a bit of a trough, if you like. And these were just some stones that I dug up out of this area, and may as well put them to use. And I'll just top fill them then with the new stones. It'll just give it a nice aesthetic look. Yeah, and it's just to border it off really. Not really so much for drainage, but because it's protected with the plastic, but just mainly to border it off because I don't want to go right up to the neighbour's wall and to this sort of like chimney feature here, because it's just a bit awkward. So I'll probably come in a little bit with my post here so I can work around the back and get a drill in the back. So I'll probably come like 6 meters this way, 3 that way, so it'll be a decent size. But yeah, bit of hard work this weekend, so trying to move all this ground. I didn't think it was worth hiring a man with a digger, because we're only going down or shifting, well, say only, it's 200 mil of hard, ground soil, if you like. But by the time he's got here, got his stuff off and done his work, he's only half hour, 45 minutes. I don't know if it's worth it, but I've only got a little bit more to go. Done a few hours yesterday, and we'll get it down to the correct depth that we need, and then we can start getting the steel post anchors in, getting them marked in the ground where we want the posts, get them down to a nice level, and then we can get the hardcore in. So I'm just doing bits and bobs really, changing my mind as I go. Monday here, so I'm being at work in the week. Material, I've got to wait for the weekend. So I'm just cracking. I'll get the rest of this off tonight, and I might even start again on here and just do as much as I can. Alright, that's update number whatever. I'll see you in the next one.